What is up, guys? It's your boy No Risk, No Premium, back with another episode of the market overview, guys. Today, well, yesterday, if you tapped in on the live Sunday sermon, we really talked about just creating a higher low. We ended up gapping up a lot higher than I had imagined. I was looking for dips into 4,400 to hold, but we had flagged out all through the overnight Globex on Sunday and literally just never wanted to dip down from there. And so the market just really all it did today was put in a range day. I mean, if you kind of just zoom out here, you can see all the market did. Okay. This is all the open right here. I mean, all the market did was just range in this floor, but that's a bullish structure, right? You have a liquidity grab down here. Okay. Then a move higher, a flag out, and then a balance day after a gap up. That's showing bullish structure, showing buyers are sustaining after the drop and the rip higher from there. But we want to see what tomorrow has to bring on the docket. Really nothing except some data that comes out 30 minutes prior to market open. We have the housing price index. Okay. And then we have some 10 o'clock data. That's 30 minutes after the market open. We have some we have some jolts, some job opening data. So not a lot tomorrow, but a little bit in the pre-market, some data 30 minutes after. So just make sure you're paying attention to know if you're anything short dated, like a 0 date, you don't want to get liquidity grabbed or or have a dip on you or, something, right? But on to what the game plan for tomorrow is going to be. I mean, really, let's see if I can zoom out here. Hold on. Really, I think everybody and their mother is still talking about this head and shoulders, right? Shoulder, head, shoulder. For me, I'm just going to be looking at what happens at this reaction when we get, whoa, what the hell? Sorry about that. When we get back to this 78.600, that 44.60. I want to see the reaction up there, 44.60. That's where this pretty much 4 hour supply of breakdown had come in. If you see, we're almost building out. It almost looks like a bear flag going into this area. So my level of interest tomorrow, okay, is either going to be we're going to watch what happens at 44.20, right? Pretty much today's low, right? Any dips into there, are they going to get bought? Okay. And then there is a long-sided trade. If we get above today's high, 44.50, this thing can run 10 to maybe 20 more points to the upside. So I do think a break and hold of today's high would take us up to the 78.6, which is 44.60. But the breakdown zone I'm really interested in is about 44.63 to 68. That's the area we broke down. That's where I'll be watching for tomorrow. So look, break and hold the previous day's high, which is today's high. Okay. Target 44.65 to 68. Okay. And I'll be looking for the reject up there. Okay. I'll be looking for the reject up there. If we do come down, right, bounces off of today's low, you can take a short under today's low. You're probably going to target 4,400 from there. I think that's a little more high risk, though. I think waiting for the bounces because the market is showing you, okay, we've created a low, created a higher low, okay, and we created a higher high. So do we create a higher high here? I don't know. We'll let the market structure pan out. We're going to look for dips to buy or the break of the previous day high. Okay, onto the SPY chart. Let's see what's going on in the cash ETF. In Spyland, pretty much the same thing as ES, right? Today we were talking about, look, we want any dip into 439 to hold. Well, we gapped up and we didn't really even get underneath 440. So definitely bullish as you see these two 4 hour candles right next to each other. It was a range day all day. If we just do, man, I don't know why TOS is not. There we go. Just seeing, right? 444, 444, 444. That was a major breakdown zone up here, right? That was where we ripped up on the NVIDIA news. Okay, so I think this 444 to 445, that's going to be like that 4460 to 4468 area on ES. I'm going to be looking for possible shorts there. Break and hold today's high, though, you can jump up about $1.50, right? But look for the rejects there initially. Now, if the market just gets booting, tooting, scooting, takes out this high here, guys, get long. The market's telling you to get long. Buyers are in control. Pretty much, I think it's telling you many people are trapped here short and trapped here short as well. And that could be fueling this push up higher, right? But I think I'll be watching for the initial reject, 444 to 445 tomorrow. Break and hold underneath today's low, so call it 440. Break and hold under today's low. I think 440 would be the safer spot. Okay, you could target that 436 area, but the market's showing me the buyers are stepping in. So I would more so be looking for bounces at 440 450 to 441. I think I'd look for bounces there instead. I think the short trade is riskier. I think it's a better risk reward to short it at a supply rather than a break of some demand, in my opinion. Okay, so that's what I'll be watching for tomorrow. I'm gonna watch for the reject tip here, 444 to 445. Okay, and any bounces into 440, 439 to hold for tomorrow. Okay, QQQ. That's not QQ. QQQQ. What is going on in tech world? Oops, still got my Fibonacci on there from us trading today. All right. Here, head and shoulders as well. You can't ignore it. Everyone's talking about it, right? Shoulder, head, shoulder. Same thing. Are we going to be watching for where this retrace happens or takes place? Why isn't that wicking on to the... That's really upsetting me. What the heck? TOS is not... There it is. Same thing up here, right? 372, 372, 372. That was this breakdown zone. You could see it up here. I think break and hold, though, over this 368 is going to open up 370, 372. I like longs on tech here. I think there's more room to break this high before you get to a major reject zone. So tomorrow, break and hold 378. Excuse me, 368. Break and hold 368 to the upside. I would target 370, 372. And I like to see if we can get this 372 even up to 373, this huge breakdown zone. Okay, that's right where the 78.6 is starting as well. I think you could get a nice short trade there as well. Now, if we take out 374, or if we just take out this high here, okay, get long, get long, get long, get long, get long. Got to look for dips into 364.50 to 365 now to hold for tomorrow. Market is making higher lows. Okay, IWM. What did it have to do today? It had to hold 183 on any dips, and it did. Held 183 on any dips, and it actually broke out of this 185 zone, went right to where? 186.50, 186.50. So now you're going to look for dips to hold above 185. You want dips back into 185, right? Because this is a little balance zone. We had to look above and fail, test to the bottom of the balance, get up higher. So look, are we going to break out of the balance in here and now retest it, create that nice higher low at 185 and try to take out today's high? That's going to be the plan tomorrow for IWM. Guys, that's all I got for you. Just know we got a couple of data prints tomorrow that you got to pay attention to. But other than that, you got to wake up early, get your levels right, and of course, not do anything fucking stupid. We'll see you bright and early. Peace.